Hi, Anna. It's nice to see you again. Is it okay to talk in here?
Hi, Shayla. Nice to see you as well. Yes, this is a good place to talk.
Okay. I just want to say that everything we talk about will stay between us and will be confidential. Unless you feel like there's something that you would like me to talk about with someone else, I will. But I just want to let you know that it will stay between us.
Sounds good. Thank you for reminding me.
So do you have any questions before we start?
I do not have any questions to start this session, but maybe I will more towards the end.
Okay. So I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I am a little frustrated today, though, from the things that have happened this past week.
Okay. So have you been working on what we talked about last time? With how to cope with your feelings?
Yep, I am coping with my feelings more. I do get frustrated at sometimes because some things do just make me mad. But I am going to class more and trying to work hard in the classroom, and I'm trying not to fight as much, and I am working on my swearing.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're working on those things. So can you tell me a little bit why you're here today?
Yeah, so just because I broke a few rules, you guys decided that I can't go to the concert with the other kids. This place sucks. I'm locked up here, and I might as well just be in jail.
Okay. I can understand why it would be hard to be in here, and I can understand why you would be upset. So, what did you do to lose your level? Sorry, you may
No, it's okay. So the other day, me and the other girls were doing the dishes, and two of the other girls were not doing their part, and I was working really hard to do the dishes so I could get some more free time, but the two girls were just messing around, and they did nothing the whole time. So I got frustrated, and I tried to tell them to do their job because I wanted to get out, and they just wouldn't listen to me, and they kept messing around. And instead of telling the supervisor, I did go up to them, and I just kind of first started splashing water at them, and then we just got in a fight. They didn't like that, I didn't like it, so yeah, we just fought, and I ended up, the supervisor came over, and since I'm the one that started everything, I'm the one who lost my level, and now I cannot go to the concert with the other kids later in the week.
Okay, so after hearing this situation, how do you think you could have handled it a little bit better?
After thinking about this, I think I could have gone up to the supervisor and told them what the girls were doing and that they weren't doing their part, instead of me going up to confront the girls. This probably would have made the other girls get in trouble instead of me, because I'm the one that caused the fight.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good way you could have handled it. So what can you do now to better the situation looking back? Like, how can you fix this? How can you get your privilege back?
I think I could write a sorry note to the supervisor and also the two other girls and tell them that I'm sorry that I started the fight and I really didn't mean to, and how I just wanted to get out of working so I could have free time. And I could also journal about it, just like put my anger down, and maybe I can talk to my supervisor and see if I can pick up some more shifts just to show them that I'm actually sorry and I do want to go to this concert and that I will work hard to try to get this privilege back.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I can see that you've been working hard to get better and do better. I can maybe talk to your supervisor and see, since you were promised that you would be able to go to this concert. I don't think it's fair that you got it taken away, but unfortunately there are rules here that you have to follow. So I can try to talk to your supervisor and resolve the situation, and maybe there's a way we can figure out a different consequence and see if we can talk about it, and maybe you can write a letter to them, like you said, write a letter to your supervisor and the girls that you have had a fight with. But I can't promise you that he's going to do that because there are rules and, but I can't promise that he'll allow you to go to the concert, but I can sure talk to him and see what he says, and I will get back to you and see if there's something we can work out. So what are other ways that you can cope with your anger?
I know we've talked about this before, and I think I could journal my anger because this just helps me put my feelings down, and I think releasing it into words on paper would be better than me like taking it out on someone else, either physically or even just verbally. So I think I could do that. I'm not sure of other ways. That's kind of why another reason I wanted to see you today, just to see some more ways that I could cope with my anger, because I do have an issue with trying to fight people instead of trying to just let the situation handle itself.
Okay, yeah. So, have you ever tried? Well, first of all, I like that you're journaling, and I think that you should keep that up because I think that's a good way to express your emotions. Have you ever tried joining a fitness class or working out on your own? Or
I really haven't. I will occasionally work out on my own, but I've never done it to like release anger. But maybe that would help just because I'm not really focused on anyone else, and if I am, I can take it out with workouts, and I would better myself as well.
Yeah, I definitely think it would better yourself and your mental health. Do they provide classes here for you?
There are some classes, and they do have a fitness center. It's just that I need to use my free time well and like go there instead of doing the other things in my free time, which I could totally do that, especially if it would help me with my anger. So maybe I can try that first when I do get angry, and if it does work, I can continue to do more classes and just do that when I get angry instead of try to fight someone myself.
Yeah, and maybe I can help you find a class that would suit you. Or maybe we can talk to your supervisor as well, and they can get fitness classes in here, and maybe that'd be good for a lot of you and your friends.
Yeah, I think that would be a good addition to this facility.
Yeah, we can talk about that. So tell me about school.
So I have been struggling with school in the past, but since we have been talking with it in recent sessions, I do feel like I am getting better. I do go to my classes all the time now, and I do try to focus on what the teacher is teaching, and I really do want to learn the information, and I do my schoolwork outside of the classroom. Sometimes I do find it frustrating when I am in class and I can't figure out something, or I do get a bad score when I thought I did well, but I do understand that I will just need to work harder the next time in the classroom and try to do better the next time.
Yeah, so I'm glad it's going good for you. Is there anything else about school that outside of the classroom is your relationship with friends? Is that going good?
Yeah, I do have some friends in here, and it is good just because they do help me when I do get mad, but also sometimes they make me mad too, so I just need to be alone. But they are a good outlet when situations happen, and they are also in here, and they do have some of the same situations and issues that I have, so I'm glad that I feel like I'm not the only one in this situation, and they make me feel better and more comfortable about being here, even though I really don't want to be here.
Yeah, it can be hard. I know being in here is hard, but it's only going to be more of a positive experience for you in the outcome, so I want you to kind of think about that and think about how it's going to help you in the long run. So, does being in the center affect anything else besides being angry, or?
I feel like anger and frustration is the worst thing, because I do get mad that I don't have a lot of free time and I can't leave the center, so also kind of I guess I kind of feel lonely sometimes. I know there's a lot of girls here, but also it'd be nice to get out and go into the free world, kind of like with this concert. This is an opportunity to leave the center. So that also that's why I'm so frustrated, because this was a chance for me to get out of here for a little bit and enjoy myself. So it isn't fair that I need to be locked up here when I have been doing good. But I do understand that there are rules, but I would really like to go, and I just don't think it's fair because I have been working really hard on my past issues. And yeah, get frustrated and a little lonely. So I think this concert was going to be a really good thing for me to get out of here, and I think it would have helped my well-being overall.
I do think that getting out of here once in a while is probably good for your mental health and something that you probably need. Maybe we can talk with your supervisor again and just see if he can incorporate more activities outside of the center, so you're getting out and you're not feeling like it's jail, like you said. So after leaving this session, what are some things that you can work on till I see you again? Sorry.
No, that's okay. I will go say sorry to the girls and my supervisor, and I will also try to get in those fitness classes and working out more to release my anger that way instead of fighting. And I am also going to try to pick up more shifts to just keep my mind busy, because when I am just doing nothing, I do tend to get more frustrated because I think about things. So, yes, I will write a note and try to get those fitness classes, and I will continue to journal my feelings every day.
I think that's really good, and I will talk to your supervisor, and hopefully in our next session we can talk about the notes that you gave and how that went with your supervisor and the girls that you've had a fight with. So, it was good to see you today, Anna.
Yes, it was good to see you. Thank you for getting me in.